Fuck it! Fuck this! Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and the following is a paid review for my good friend, Dr. Sprague, from Bangor. Bangor. He's my friend from Bangor, Maine. This is it's a place in America, a very wonderful place, and I am looking at going there very soon. So I'll certainly, Dr. Sprague, if you will sponsor me, help me out a little bit, I'll definitely come and promote your great city. And he's very kindly sent me some wonderful packages. I'm going to have an opening tomorrow of a package that's arrived, but before that, he's asked me to make a few videos on some topics. The first topic, the American presidential election. Donald Trump versus Hilary Clinton. What do I think? Whoo! Very, very interesting situation indeed. Many seasoned Republicans thought Donald Trump had no chance. He wasn't a politician. He's very difficult to be managed. He's outspoken. He's opinionated. What do I think? And then on the other side, we've got the politically slick, politically correct, political animal, Hilary Clinton. What do I think? And this is really an interesting question, because I look back. See, I'm in Australia. And the presidents I really liked. Who was my favorite president? My favorite president in modern times was probably Richard Nixon. I really liked Tricky Dicky. I thought he was actually a decent president. I'm a huge Kennedy fan. Huge Kennedy fan. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson. Well, if you go to Jake's Rolex forum, I agree with Jake. LBJ killed JFK. Yes, I do believe that. So, Lyndon B. Johnson, one of the most corrupt, nasty presidents. Then you had Nixon, a huge Nixon supporter. Loved Nixon, loved Tricky Dicky. Then we had Gerald Ford. I think Gerald did the right thing in giving a presidential pardon, yes. Jimmy Carter. Oh, Jimmy Carter's the sort of guy you would like your grandfather to be. I mean, he's hip. He's a Democrat, for fuck's sake. He's just a cool, happening dude. And I love Jimmy Carter, the statesman. But as a president, I don't think he was right for America. He was a little bit, hey, slow down, it'll be okay, it'll get better, just be calm, No, you gotta go in there ballsy. Reagan, I'm a huge Reagan fan, and I used to think Reagan was a bit of a joke. Until I read a book that his daughter wrote. Okay, it wasn't that flattery, she was a bit nasty. But I changed my whole perspective. Reagan was actually a very political guy. He loved politics. He was formerly a Democrat, then he became a Republican. Movie star, great good looks. He was on a high income. Very, very interesting man, Reagan. And I got to tell you, I quite liked Reagan. Then you had the Bushes, George W. Bush. Didn't mind the first one. He was a bit too corporate-y. Then you had the Clintons. Oh, Clinton. I used to like Bill Clinton. Anyone who can get away with that deserves my vote. But in hindsight, looking into the Clintons, they're a bit on the grubby side. They're nasty Democrats. They're slick professional Democrats, you know. Bill Clinton's the sort of guy you'd invite to a function and he'd send you an invoice. Oh, that's my parents' fee. Fuck off, Bill. Then you had, it's interesting, the other, George W. In many ways, he was a good president. I was listening to a wireless program, Late Night Live, with Philip Adams. Philip Adams is these pictures on my wall here, autograph picture. And it was interesting that some of his internal policies he implemented were very good. His foreign policy was a little bit off. So I wasn't a great fan of George W. Then you had Obama. I was so happy Obama won. I thought, fuck, this is amazing. He's a smart guy. I'd love to have dinner with Obama. Okay, he's had a very shitty time getting legislation through because he's had a very difficult Senate. Okay, in America, you got to get stuff through the lower house and then to the upper chamber, and if you don't have upper support, it can be fucking hard. So I sympathize, but the Democrats, I'm not sure. They're very soft on things that happen. They'd rather not go in there. I admit the Republicans, Iraq War, what was that? That was a fucking disaster. Like Vietnam was a disaster. But mind you, I really believe if Kennedy was alive, we may not have gotten the ass whipping that we did in Vietnam. Now it brings us up to the Trump. What do I think? I think he's crazy enough, he's mad enough, he's badass enough to actually win. He could win. Who would I vote for? Trump or Clinton? 100% Trump. I like his attitude. He's got a can-do attitude. He doesn't pussyfoot around with diplomacy. He's straight to the point. I suspect, he's very tough running for president. It's a very hard thing to do. But I really do like the guy. I think he's got something that you need to be a billionaire to have. And I admit, Trump's probably bullshitted. He's a media tart. Yeah. I remember reading The Art of the Deal. The Art of the Deal in the early 90s and thinking, fuck, what an ego. And I read his next book. Actually, I was reading it in Liar's... Michael Lewis wrote Liar's Poker. That was a great book. But then Trump did a thing where he said he didn't need the big yachts anymore just as he's in the financial shit. But you gotta hand it to the guy. The guy's a survivor. Yes, he inherited a fuckload. Yes. But he's a real doer. He's a doer. As opposed to the Clintons, who are professional sponges. They're just fucking so politically correct, and they got an answer for everything. Slick fuckers. Really slick fuckers. And I don't want to get political and annoy, that it's very dangerous for me to make a decision, Trump or Clinton, because no matter what I say to my American audience, I'm going to fuck off half of them. Okay? And I got to be honest with you, I really like Bernie Sanders. He's more socialist than Democrat. I liked him. He was my first choice. But, okay, the question's been raised, Archie. Come on, Archie. The question's been raised. Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? My opinion. Who would I vote for if I was in America? 100% Trump. I love the guy. He's got the attitude. Maybe he could fix this fucking mess. There's many problems in America. I mean, we don't make anything anymore. We don't manufacture. Yeah, so many things have been... China has fucked us, I mean, Western world over big time. So, I hope Trump, I really hope Trump, if he can deliver some of the shit he promises, well, I'd rather have Trump than a slick, nasty PR conscious, you know. Hillary just, Hillary's just nasty Democrats, you know. I mean, I love Jimmy Carter. That's a good Democrat. You know, okay, an ineffective Democrat, but he's a nice bloke. Hillary Clinton's just a nasty bitch. She's just a nasty, vicious bitch. That's what Hillary Clinton is. Trump, okay, he's a nasty asshole, but you want that in a leader. You know, it's not a sexist thing. It's just, you're fired. He's had practice. I've seen him on TV. He's had practice. So, ArchieLuxury, this election, I'm a swinging voter, so please understand my political heroes in the US system. I loved, if I could meet former presidents or dead presidents or alive presidents, I'd want to meet JFK, Richard Nixon, Reagan, Obama. There we go. JFK, Richard Nixon, Reagan, Obama. That's who I'd want to meet. So who am I barracking for? Trump all the way, fuckers! I might even get that comb over happening.